Venezuela is once again at the center of global attention. But a critical question remains unanswered. Who is really in charge of Venezuela, and what happens next? As rumors, sanctions, political pressure, and power struggles collide, the future of this oil-rich nation hangs in the balance. Let's break it down. Officially, Venezuela is led by President Nicolás Maduro. Maduro has been in power since 2013, following the death of Hugo Chavez. His government controls the military, state institutions, national oil company PDVSA, and most of the country's administrative system. Despite economic collapse and international criticism, Maduro still holds real power inside Venezuela. Maduro's leadership is highly controversial. The United States, the European Union, and several Latin American countries accuse his government of election manipulation, human rights violations, and corruption. As a result, heavy sanctions were imposed, cutting Venezuela off from much of the global financial system. Supporters say sanctions caused the crisis. Critics say corruption and mismanagement destroyed the economy long before sanctions. For years, the opposition challenged Maduro's legitimacy. In 2019, opposition leader Juan Guaido declared himself interim president, claiming Maduro's election was illegitimate. He was recognized by the United States and several allies, but not by Venezuela's military. Without control over institutions or the armed forces, the opposition slowly lost momentum. The United States remains a major player in Venezuela's future. Washington has imposed sanctions, seized Venezuelan assets abroad, and accused Maduro of ties to drug trafficking. At the same time, global energy markets have forced the U.S. to reconsider its approach. With oil prices, geopolitical conflicts, and energy shortages, Venezuela's massive oil reserves are impossible to ignore. First, Maduro stays in power. This remains the most likely outcome in the short term, as long as the military remains loyal. Second, negotiated change. Talks between the government, opposition, and international actors could lead to elections or partial reforms. Third, instability. Economic collapse, social unrest, or internal divisions could push the country toward unpredictable change. It affects global oil markets, regional migration, U.S.-Latin America relations, and geopolitical power balances. What happens next will echo far beyond Venezuela's borders. So, who is in charge of Venezuela? For now, Nicolás Maduro. But the bigger question is not who rules today, it's who will rule tomorrow. Stay informed. Subscribe for real global stories.